Okay, everyone, hello once again. Bill here in Slickness and in Health, and here we are with another video. Let's cut to the chase and read this. So, wife threatening divorce to get what she wants. I'm 35 male, she's 38 female, two kids, so you're younger. Okay, two kids, married for 10 years, two young kids. I have recently told her that I'm very unhappy with where we live. Objectively, it's not a nice place. Border town, very hot, I'm not from here. Okay. However, her family is all located near the area, so that part is nice. We were also planning to build a home here. However, I told her that I'm not happy here and would like to compromise on another location. She said no, and let's get a divorce. Okay, the problem is that if I stay and build the house, equals to no divorce. If I want to leave the area, equals to divorce. So effectively, she's using divorce as a tool to get what she wants. Yeah, this is blackmailing, more or less. Knowing this about my partner really disturbs me. I don't blame you at all, and I'm concerned if I go back now, she will know she just dominated me mentally, thus setting a pretty weird precedence. Any advice on next steps? My concern is mostly the children. I truly do not want to live there, but I also understand that them growing up around family is important. Well, what family? Your family? Your wife's family? What are you talking about exactly? Any advice on next steps? My concern is mostly the children, but I also... Yeah, I read that. Sorry, guys. So I don't like where we live. Wife won't move. She's willing to divorce over it, concerned about kids. Okay, so this by itself shows you why marriage should be something that, you take really seriously. So you have to really negotiate and know your partner as much as you can, and it's never enough, to be honest, but anyway, as much as you can before you get married. Because if you see that this, I don't know, your partner has this kind of temperament, has this kind of character, then maybe you should not, get into something with them. Because I mean, here we can see clearly some blackmailing tactics. Like what is this? I mean, like, at the end of the day, you know what, there is no woman who would like to be with you and she would just like put a divorce on the table just because you won't do what she wants. What I want to say is that maybe you would have to think at the end of the day whether she really wants to be with you or not. I would bet that not, to be completely honest. But again, I don't understand why she does this. I mean, normally what you should do would be to sit down on a table and have like a long, thorough discussion so that you can understand what's going on and you can understand if there's a possibility for you to move or to stay, and see how you can talk about this actually. Well, the problem is that she cannot use these kinds of tactics, because at the end of the day, what she shows is that she can definitely get a divorce. So at the end of the day, maybe this would be what you should do. This could be what you should do. So maybe you should do this. So I don't know. You have maybe sometimes we have to understand that getting into a situation like this actually is a dead end, because right now your wife has showed you what her true material is, okay, and she has showed you that you cannot really trust her. Sorry. Like, what about if something like that happens on the future? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna break up or what? Like, is she going to blackmail you again or what? I mean, I understand that having a house is, and building a house is something very important, but you cannot blackmail the other person, because right now, exactly right now, what she's telling you is that, you know what, I want my thing to happen. If it doesn't happen, I cannot accept anything else. And she shows you very clearly that you're disposable. The situation that you have with your marriage is disposable. Your relationship is completely disposable. And most probably she does that because she knows, or she suspects, that you will bend the knee. So what I'm getting is that most probably you have showed in the past these kinds of tendencies on your behalf. And again, this is not something good. Like, I mean, like a correct husband, wife, or whatever would sit down and discuss about this and see the options, see the alternatives that are there. So maybe you could talk to her. You could tell her what you want, what you would like to want to do, and see something in the middle. I don't know, move to another place. A place where both of you would like. But, well, in any case, I understand that right now we might be in front of something which is predetermined, to be honest, and this is not good at all. Practically speaking, what I would do would be to just sit down, really sit down, and first of all tell her that, you know what, do you know what a divorce means? Do you know that what we have to do if we get divorced? Okay, suppose that you will get divorced. Okay, so I will stay here, you will stay here, okay, and I will go to another part of the country, and I'm suspecting that it's the US, so yeah, obviously most probably this is going to be something really far away. So what are we going to do with the kids? We're going to go through all the courts, we're going to have to settle things down, and then we're going to have to exchange children, I take them at one point, you take them another point. These things are very difficult, these things are very hard, these things are very bad for the children, and maybe you should sit down and talk about this. Now, sentimentally, emotionally, and as a couple, this situation is screwed up, I would say. Okay, so yeah, if you didn't have any children and she would be blackmailing you like that, I would definitely go away. I would definitely go away and terminate the relationship. But right now we're talking about practical things. So talking practically, I would advise you to do this thing. Show her what's going to happen, and if she doesn't budge, maybe just go and be ready to accept the consequences. She will face consequences as well. But, it is as it is, unfortunately. This life and all of our choices have their consequences. And part of being a man means that you want to face, and that you will accept, and that you want to accept the consequences. Fortunately or not, it is as it is, and it is like this. Now, as a preemptive, let's say, measure, what I would do again would be to not, let's say, put into my life a woman that functions like this. A woman that is so selfish, because this is selfish. If she doesn't want to understand, that we both have to have our, let's say, to make some steps, to take some steps back. Okay, if you don't want to understand that, then what are you doing here? That's no use. So yeah, it is as it is, guys. And I'm afraid that you're gonna have to do it like this. But at the beginning, just don't get married so easily. So easily. At the end, I can clearly see that she doesn't really want you. A woman that would really want you wouldn't do something like this, wouldn't say that, okay, a divorce, my way or the highway. But in any case, as I said, just try to, I don't know, sort things out if you can. And if you can't, I would say that you should go, because you will not, no, this will not end well. women and, well, people in general tend to take advantage, sorry guys, of situations like this and then ask for more. So if she doesn't ask for many things, which she does right now, she's asking me to build a house, she will ask for even more later on. Even though she doesn't really have to do many things. I mean, she has 2 kids with you, she has a marriage, she has you away from your family, she has you exactly at the place that you want, that she wants, and now you're gonna build a house for her. I mean, what else would she ask from you? I think you're good. So it's not that you're gonna have like many more like things to give to her. Okay, this is practically, if it feels like actually slavery for you, it is slavery, but obviously it's a slavery that you put yourself voluntarily into. Okay, so that's exactly my point. Before you make these kinds of, contributions and dedications, let's say, to your life, just don't get married with these people. If, or obviously, if you can really, find out that they are like that. And I'm sure that most probably when you married her, with her, she was like a very nice person and this and that. But unfortunately, yeah, things come out later on. I'm still sure that you could find some, some, I don't know, elements. You could have seen them earlier on. Some traces that she would end up like this. Anyway, I hope for the best, and then again, I just hope that you really don't put yourselves into situations like these guys. Please share, comment, subscribe, and see you on the next one. Thank you very much.